Yes. Put me through to Lieutenant Nichols. Quickly. Yes, Nichols. Nichols. And how are Frank's puppies?
There is no defense, trooper. You knew the rules when you joined.
Sir, you don't understand.
I understand completely. Sergeant Webb.
Sir!
Take the prisoner away.
Yes, sir. Detail! No! You can't do this! No!
Are you sure, sir? We can't take the risk. There's too much at stake.
Detail! Ready! Aim! Fire!
That's the course heading after the plane left Cuba.
Where does it take it to?
Well, if it stays on course, it goes straight to the bayous of Louisiana, just as we thought.
Messrs. Curtis and Keel are standing by to intercept?
Yes, sir.
All right. Calculate the probable landing zone and make sure they're there before it lands.
One problem, sir. Even though the plane is flying low, the Americans will probably spot it on their Doppler radar. They might scramble fighters.
Ah, yes. That would rather spoil everything, wouldn't it? Get General Braemar.
Yes, sir. General Braemar on vid 3.
Thank you. Morning, General.
Hell, it must be the crack of dawn in London. What are you people doing up so early?
General, we have been tracking a Russian aircraft that is about to violate your airspace. We estimate that it will land in the swamps of Louisiana just after nightfall there.
Well, I doubt if our air defenses will sit idly by.
Ah, well, that's just what I want them to do, General. I want them to let that plane land.
The U.S. Army doesn't usually get involved in your kind of operation. May I ask what's going on?
We think it's a drugs drop, a big one.
Drugs? I thought this was a matter of national security, something serious.
General, our information is that $10 million has been paid to a Russian mafia source from a bank in Louisiana. What they paid for is on that aeroplane now. I would say that was pretty serious, wouldn't you?
Sounds like an FBI thing to me.
With all due respect, General, when it's international, it becomes a Sci-Fi thing. Thank you.
The vehicle should be up there somewhere.
You know it's Malone's birthday in a couple of days?
Yeah. We ought to buy him something.
Like what? Clock?
Come on. Clocks are for retirement.
Exactly.
I can't see Malone retiring ever.
Well, Jeep should be right about here.
The bayou is huge. Hundreds of square miles of waterways, swamps, and isolated pockets of land.
And no witnesses. The perfect place to unload a cargo unobserved.
Any news of them?
They're due to check in any minute, sir.
Where are they?
They're almost at the landing zone, right about here.
Set it up over there. Get a detail down about the runway.
This is strange. Uniforms.
3-7. Found the drop zone.
Well done, gentlemen.
This doesn't look like a drugs drop at all. Looks military.
Military? Can you give me a picture?
We got a platoon of soldiers, officers in charge, a couple Humvees, light truck.
Can you get in closer?
On our way.
Put the vehicles at the far end to give him some extra light. We'll switch on when we hear his engines.
Yes, sir.
Come on now, move it. Edward! Nice to meet you, Edward.
Get me the frequency. Vector in from the satellite.
On it.
This is ground command. Come in. Fox Alpha 5.
I have run into an electric storm.
Sir, we have a problem.
What's wrong?
Pilot's in trouble.
Fox Alpha 5, what's wrong? Do you read me? Fox Alpha 5.
Electric storm. I say again, electric storm.
Fox Alpha 5, what is your position? Report your position.
Are kaput.
Mr. Curtis, give me a close-up of the officer in charge.
Sir.
Southwest. 100 miles. Oh my God! No!
He's down, sir.
They've stopped transmitting.
Then let's go find him. Saddle up, let's move out.
Yes, sir. Load up! We're moving out!
All units on the move. It's panic stations here.
This makes no sense at all. Follow and observe. You know the drill.
Understood.
We are out.
A military unit. How does that tie in with drugs?
I don't know.
Our information was that Russian mobsters were bringing in a shipment of heroin.
Then our information is wrong, isn't it?
So what is it then? Arms?
Well, hardly. Arms to America. Enough of their own. No, it's something bigger than that. It's something really nasty. Plane to Washington, straight away.
Sir.
Stop. Cut your motors.
Cut your motors.
What's wrong, Colonel?
I got an itchy feeling back in my neck. It was the same in the Gulf just before we ran into that minefield. You hear anything?
No, sir.
Well, keep your wits about you and your eyes open.
Yes, sir. Stay alert, eyes open.
We're on the move. Hungry? Found us some lunch.
What the hell is this?
Cassava. It's very nutritious. High water content.
It's great.
Mr. Malone, pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
And you too, General. May I introduce you to Miss Backus, one of my agents?
Welcome to Washington.
Hello.
As you know, Lieutenant Nichols will be seconded to you during your stay here. He'll help you out all he can. So now you think that there is something bigger going on down here other than drugs? And you think, what, the military's involved?
I don't know, General. That's what I'm here to find out.
Dessert.
Yummy.
Soldiers, if y'all are headed for Fort McCorkindale, you're way off course.
No, sir, we're on special assignment. We just need some gas.
Oh, well, don't really have a gas station anymore. I used to, before the highway moved. I got some drums in back. It's expensive, even for the Army.
Well, we'll be glad to pay whatever you ask.
Because I got to haul it all the way from town.
Yes. Captain Makeman.
Sir.
Make it happen.
And boys got beer hanging in the lake. It's colder than the witch's tit.
No, thank you, sir. My men are on duty. No alcohol.
What about some mint tea, Colonel?
Why, thank you, ma'am. That'd be much appreciated.
Marvin, you heard the Colonel. Boys have far to go?
Could be.
Now, you keep going that way, you'll run out of road, Colonel.
Well, we'll manage.
Isn't that Noah's boat?
He ain't stopping.
What's the matter? Oh, what's wrong with you?
Sergeant Webb! Sir! Detail post!
I better call a doctor.
That's him, all right. You sure? What's the problem? Do you read me? Fox Alpha 5. Enhance it, Miss Backus, will you?
Yes, sir. It's Colonel George Slade, youngest bird colonel in Marine Corps history, and a hero of the Gulf War.
So how does he end up in a swamp waiting for contraband?
Good question. Colonel Slade was destined for great things. In fact, he was on a fast track to the Pentagon. But his extremist views got a lot of bad publicity, and the colonel was deemed unsound. He took early retirement a year ago and founded his own militia.
He formed his own armed militia?
Yes, sir.
I'm only calling the doctor.
It's not necessary.
But Noah's in a bad way.
How long would it take this doctor to get here?
Doc Sherwin, 2 hours, provided he's home.
Provided he's sober.
Now, Captain Maitland is my medical officer. He's fully qualified, and he's examining Noah right now.
And you say he was a good officer?
One of the best. Top officer in his class. His men loved him. They would follow him to hell and back. One of our men has infiltrated their group, Sergeant Grant. I'm expecting a report from him at any moment. But he's overdue. What's bothering you, sir?
Oh, I don't know. The military aspect of it.
Drugs. Doesn't seem to fit Slade's profile, sir.
No, Miss Backus. Doesn't seem to be that sort of man.
Stay clear. He has all the classic symptoms.
Then he must have found the plane. Can he talk?
No. He's dying.
Well, it can't be far from here.
We ought to be able to pick up the automated distress signal, but we're gonna have to get there before anybody else does. In these woods, we could be searching for days.
Captain, we didn't count on this plane crashing. But we're still ahead of the game as long as none of this gets out. We need to buy some time. You understand me?
Yes, sir. I understand you perfectly.
Noah would never tell anybody where his hunting ground is, because that's the way he makes his living.
So he never told anybody where he hunts?
I don't know. Amy, maybe.
Amy?
It's his niece. Blood's thicker than water. He might have told her.
Where do I find her?
She'll be by here pretty soon. She comes by about this time every day. Colonel, what is all of this? What's the matter with Noah?
It's brankish fever.
Brankish fever? What the hell is that?
It's a rare disease, extremely contagious, spread by rodents. It's probably where your friend picked it up.
That's our assignment, to find the source of the infection and destroy it.
You're at risk, too. Everyone here is.
You mean all of us could get it?
Unless you're inoculated. Colonel, I need to protect these people immediately. I have the vaccine.
Heavy-duty treads. Recent, too. computer chess?
No way. Malone likes to win. Buy him one of those things, he'll be touchy all the time.
He is touchy all the time.
It's a simple inoculation against branchish fever. Now, after you've had it, I suggest you lie down for a while because you're going to feel sleepy. Mr. Carson, want to roll up your sleeve? There you go. Ma'am?
Sergeant Webb, cut the phone wires. All of them. No communications in or out.
Yes, sir. No telling how long it'll last, though. Someone's gonna wonder why they're not responding. Start checking.
We'll be gone by then. Do it.
That's Noah's niece there. That's Amy.
Soldier, help this man.
Take me home.
Carson, you okay?
Amy Brennan,
What's happening here?
I'm Colonel Slade, Special Services. I'm afraid I have some bad news for you about your Uncle Noah.
Branchish fever?
Yes. And it's vital we find the infection site and burn it out.
And you think it's where my uncle went hunting?
Yes, we do. So if you know where it is, you must tell us.
He made me promise. But yeah, I think I know.
Can you show us?
I'll radio in first and let my HQ know where I'm going.
I'll take care of that. It'll make it more official.
No, wait. Shouldn't I get one of those shots first?
By all means.
Amy, where the hell are you? I just had a call from your mother, and she said to be sure and drop by.
Move out!
They're on the move.
Stop the convoy. There's somebody on our tail. I know it.
Sir?
Send 2 men back to the lake to cover our rear. We'll pick them up when we return.
Who are you expecting, Colonel?
I don't know, but whoever it is, I don't want any survivors. You understand me?
Yes, sir!
Then do it.
Forward! Faster! Where's the man? Let's go.
Secondary units coming up to quarantine the area. My men are going to brief them.
Down.
You take the house, I'll take the store.
Sam!
They're all dead, sir. Every one of them.
My God.
Injections, sir. They all have puncture marks.
Chris, in here. This one's different.
Sir, take a look at this. Does that look like radiation poisoning to you?
Yes. Mr. Curtis, Mr. Keel, get the hell out of that room now. Follow the convoy. Wait for further orders.
Sir. Let's go.
Lieutenant, get General Braemar now.
Yes, sir.
What is going on here?
I don't know.
Move! These guys, God knows. Split them. Ready? Go! How about a pen?
Pen?
Yes, a Malone can write us a thank you letter every now and again.
Better yet, how's about a check?
Yeah, loads of numbers.
No, this is a Sci-Fi operation, and it will remain so.
Malone, if the man you saw on that screen died of radiation poisoning in just a few hours, that says only one thing to me. Weapons-grade plutonium.
General, I saw the full effects of Chernobyl firsthand. I know it is plutonium.
So step aside and let me handle it.
No, not with a bombing rate. It's too dangerous.
Slade is an expert in guerrilla warfare. He'll be hell to dislodge in that terrain. An airstrike will be quicker.
General, $10 million buys a hell of a lot of plutonium in Russia these days. Enough to contaminate the whole of Louisiana. Are you going to direct hit? It'll spread it everywhere.
All right. What do you propose?
I have a team on the ground already.
You have 2 agents.
4, actually. Lieutenant Nichols and Miss Backus are in the air as we speak.
Malone.
If you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Hey, give me the Joint Chiefs. We have a code 9.
far now?
It's not far, it's just ahead. Hey, when you called my HQ, who'd you speak to? Was it Sheriff Gary?
Yeah, Gary.
Hey, you need to turn right here.
Stop!
Finger!
Spread out. 3 pattern, 5 yards apart. Colonel Slade, picking up a weak distress signal a couple clicks from here.
Move it!
Gotta be our plane.
Sergeant Webb! Sergeant Webb! Sir! As you were! We're moving out to our primary objective. Let's go! Yes, sir!
Back in the vehicle! Move it out!
Bloody thing's useless. It's shot to hell. Let's use the police car. How close can we get to the plane and still stay alive?
We won't know until we see how many canisters were on board. We'll have to improvise.
Well, that gives me a warm glow.
Yeah, I wouldn't joke about it if I were you.
I'm not.
Break out the suits.
Sergeant Webb,
Sir!
when you finish with the plutonium, bury the pilot.
Yes, sir!
Place is gonna be radioactive for decades, maybe centuries.
Small price to pay to save a country from itself, Captain.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, people. Double time. We're moving out.
Let's go! Move!
Something happened here.
Don't move.
Chris, no!
You creep. What are you doing with my car?
Chris, she's the law.
And where's her manners?
You have to excuse my friend. He's in the survival business.
Get your hands off me! Just who the hell are you?
The tourists.
Dressed like that?
Shh.
Coming back.
Damn it! Both of you are under arrest.
This is 5-3, on the ground and on the move.
Okay, what now?
Well, there's a ranger's watchtower 800 yards that way.
How do you know?
I saw it on the satellite before we left London. closer we get to the track, the more the trees thin out.
So how do you get into Sci-Fi?
You don't. They find you.
By satellite?
Now you're getting it.
You set?
Yeah. Hey, what about me? Come on, give me back my gun.
Don't use it on us, all right?
Oh, Chris, stay with her.
Hey, you stay with her.
Hey, what if I blow up the plutonium?
You won't. Now get down.
Fine, 3, this is 4-5. Give me a report.
And this is 5-3. On site.
Roger that. Keep alert.
In position.
Sergeant Webb.
Sir!
Have 2 men clear the vehicle. The rest set up security perimeter.
Yes, sir. Peterson, Ward, clear the vehicle. Company security, now! Get there! Get there! Look out! Truck out of here! Bounce it up, let's go! Get down, both of you, now! Get your hand behind your head! Do it! Do it!
4-5 to 5-3.
Go! Go!
One truck coming your way.
Let's go get him.
No. We still don't know what's on that truck.
Gee, thanks, Amy. You were terrific. Oh, that's nothing. It's okay.
We got them all, sir, except one truck got away.
Pull out! Pull out! There's radiation danger. Do not go near the trucks.
Sir.
Miss Backus, report.
That truck did not get away. We took it out. It's on the track. No activity, but we're still monitoring.
Do not approach the vehicle. Join Mr. Keel and Mr. Curtis.
Copy that.
General, how many men have you got in the air?
100.
And how many on the ground?
That's an army matter.
Well, I dare say I'll find something for them to do. No containers? Nothing disguised, nothing hidden?
No, sir. The vehicles near us were clean.
There's nothing that could hold plutonium.
Well, that means it's in the last truck. General, the minute your men get here, I'm going to cordon around the whole area.
Who's your commanding officer? I'm unarmed. Who's your senior officer?
Excuse me, General. This is my operation. Stay where you are, gentlemen.
See his face?
Radiation.
The exposure must have been massive.
No closer. He'll live longer. George Lincoln Slade, United States Marine Corps. Retired with the rank of colonel.
Harry Malone, commander of Sci-Fi. You need treatment urgently. There is a team on its way.
I'm a dead man. No, we both know it.
Is that him?
That's him.
Why aren't we taking him out?
Malone's orders.
Why did you do it? What could you possibly gain from it?
Freedom, sir. Freedom for every American to live as they see fit, according to the Constitution.
Freedom? To build yourself a nuclear weapon?
We have to be as powerful as our enemies, inside and outside the United States.
Inside the United States, what enemies?
Those tyrants in Washington, taking away our privacy, taking away our rights. Pornographers, corrupting our children. Drugs, crime. Everything America stands for. Destroyed. From the inside.
This is a democracy, Colonel.
That's what the Soviets called their government. In the days when men like you and I fought on the same side. Someday, you'll understand. I need a favor, sir.
What favor?
For your man. Shoot me down like a dog. Last request. One soldier to another. Last request.
General, team's here. Our position now, sir. You guys, over there. You three follow me.
Let's stand down, Mr. Curtis, and you, Mr. Keel.
Stand down?
You can't just let him go.
Go. Where's he going to go?
Sir, the radiation team is here.
Yes, I see. Hand over to General Bremar. Let's get the hell out of here.
Sir.
I thought he was unarmed.
He was.